So it came to my attention that a lot of KASPA long-term holders that, are swapping their KASPA into TAO. Okay. And I'm making this video specifically for these people because, all my past videos about KASPA were all about, hey, at least from, by the last stage of 2024, where we started to warn people about KASPA probably topping, because prior to that we were bullish all through 2023, where KASPA was ballistic missile. Now, all right, I want to warn these people from swapping, just swapping. And again, I hate that word swapping, as if you just need to swap from one coin to another. Swapping into TAO, because a lot of people might be misguided about TAO also. Okay, so what I wanted to do is smash the like button, subscribe to this channel. If you're a KASPA lover or a TAO lover, you must subscribe and like, because if not, you believe those products are going to go down. And if you want them to go up, you must like and subscribe to this channel. Anyways, first and foremost, I'm going to deal with the swapping thing, and then I'm going to go with, the KASPA and TAO thing. You know what? The other way around. I want to start with the interesting of the charts and talking about these coins. Then I'm going to talk about why just swapping things is always a bad idea. And by the way, if you want to learn how we do things, you always have this end game boot camp. We're going to have it in a couple of days. You can actually use this 25% coupon code as a gift from me and from us to you to use while you secure your spot. Okay, endgame 25. Anyways, so sorry about that. Let's go to the charts, okay? Because I'm going to show first, KASPA. Look at KASPA from a long-term perspective. KASPA, and this is the MEXC chart. From a long-term perspective, and I've said this so many times in the past, okay? This was your stage 2 uptrend. This is where you made the money, okay? All this, and we called it while it was in this area, specifically from here to here, all this area, we said we're at a stage 3 topping, okay? And then you transition to stage 4 decline, and you're still within a stage 4 decline. This was just this sideways action within the stage 4 decline. Now, people are only noticing here, though we said we said it here. Sorry, we said here. Come on. We said here we have potentially topped. We said here we definitely topped. We said here and here that this is only a rally, but probably going to continue down, continue down. Continue. We've been saying all through this year we're going to continue down, and only now people are kind of capitulating. Because to be honest, if you go even to the KASPA on the Bybit chart, you see that the move down that happened here was astronomical. The only place that KASPA kind of stood okay was on MEXC. It doesn't matter which chart you're looking at. KASPA is right now, at least. I don't know. Everyone is going to say, "Oh, long term, 5 years from now, 10 years from now," as if you have a view to the future. If you have a view to the future, go do a lottery ticket. It's just that much faster, okay, than just waiting for a coin. No, you can't predict the future. KASPA, for all we know, just topped forever over here. We don't know because the markets are unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. Anyways, but you eventually now you're kind of figuring out, oh, you know what, KASPA is kind of dead. I need to move to something else. So you're swapping, and again, I'm going to touch about the swapping in a second. You're swapping into TAO. Now you're thinking this is TAO. You're thinking, oh, TAO is a new project. By the way, it broke out. I was looking at it, broke out from a downtrend, so potentially had some momentum, blah, 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 whatever. So, oh, TAO is a new project. Yeah, I'm going to go with TAO, whatever. It's AI, fundamentally sound, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, the real chart is this one. And as you can see, very similar to what happened to KASPA, okay, TAO had its moment of shine here. And ever since, it's kind of being, in a stage 3 topping. We didn't go into stage 4 decline. Now, I do appreciate the fact, okay, I do appreciate the fact that this, a stage 3 topping can, at a 10% probability, continue to another continued stage 2. Can this happen? Always can happen, okay? So I do appreciate that from a chart perspective, at least TAO is not going down like KASPA is, okay? And it's actually right now still within a specific range. And more than this, it broke down from this downtrend, which is maybe peaking momentum. But from a longer term perspective, it still has, these level to kind of go and break. So if you go from this level to over here, so a 50% move, but you need to break, you need to break this to really make, a big gain in it. My take is that no, we're in a stage 3 topping for me. For me, the probability we're gonna, go into higher move on Tau is very low. I don't think we're gonna get this move on Tau. I don't think so. Okay, I think AI coins like Tau, which I made a video about Tau like 2 years ago, right over here, before it actually really continued. But it is what it is. This is a coin that already had its time to shine. Can it shine again? Anything can happen. I do appreciate the fact I'm not a clairvoyant. I don't have that crystal ball either. But from a probability standpoint, you're swapping from KASPA, okay, which is in a stage 4, into Tau, which is in a stage 2, instead of, for example, trading short term like what we do in our membership. Look at the trades that we had just in the past month. Look at Jelly, for example. Jelly is a trade that we took, and by this is a bad chart actually. Let's take a Jelly actually on the Bybit chart. It's a bit better. So oh, it's a weekly. Oh, sorry. It's a weekly. We took here Jelly. In just one day, Jelly made 130%. One more soon. Okay, and this is all you can see this in your crypto mindset membership. Soon was a trade that was traded initially from here. Okay, 200% in just a couple of days, and we're still looking at soon right now. DOOD, for example, another trade that we took, the breakout at this level, you can see it's already marked 190% just a couple of days, and we take our profits and move out. Okay, so what am I saying? I'm saying to you, the people that swapping Tau instead of KASPA is you're changing, one, let's call it, for lack of a better word, a mess into another mess right now. Because even if it does go a bit higher, will it break to new all-time highs? I don't think we're in that aspect. Actually, we're at risk of a market top already. Now, whether that happens or not, I don't really know, but we are at risk of that happening. So, no, I wouldn't swap, my KASPA into TAOs, and I definitely wouldn't just hold my KASPA. I've been telling you months over months, stop just holding, and what you need to do is just start trading. I invite you to come into our membership. Come trade with us, and you will see more and more of these trades that we have. I'm going to pause because I'm going to put this on. I'm going to show you the trades just to make sure that you see this. Here you got it, okay? Here I'm showing you. This is Jelly trade. I told you that this was our entry. This is this 3 entries, all right? 3 entries, and we made above 100% on all 3 add-ons. Imagine that. Imagine how much of an ROI you get on one trade in 24 hours. What about the Doge trade? You can check this out. This is the link, and as you can see, boom, from this trade, boom, almost 200% in a couple of days. Okay, this was a ferocious, this was amazing trade. And also the last one I said, age. Okay, we banged all of those. This was a double entry on age and made 120%. Okay, and again, I don't need to show the charts again. You can go check the charts as if you want to see, or whatever you want to do. Join our VIP. Come trade with us. We teach, we show, we have the market updates, the trade signals, everything is just there for you for the grabs, and you just stop. And about the swapping things, you don't need to swap one coin for another. You can be in cash, in USDT. Oh, God forbid, just be in cash. What will it do with that money? As if you are trying to optimize every minute with every dollar, but instead you're just having a fallacy and losing because you're holding one coin, you lost all your money in it. You're moving to another coin, you're probably going to lose on it because you're holding long term. Instead, trade it ins and outs. It doesn't take a lot of work at all. Okay, you don't need to be on top of the computer all the time. I'm doing the heavy lifting for you. I show the trades and you just need to execute. That's it. Okay, that is it. So join the VIP, and if you have more than 6 figures, and or if you really really serious about your trading, you want real mentorship, this is our coaching tier, and this is where we have, and all the mega big trades we first show on the elite VIP also. Okay, so consider taking this one. This is very important for all these 6 figures and more traders, that any one mistake you do, boom, you lose 50% of your account all of a sudden. I have people with over $1 million in KASPA, okay, that I saved because I told them to sell instead of it going down 50%, and I have others that actually didn't listen to me and just lost 50% of the account. So if you listen, we save you. If you don't listen and you do what you think is good, and you have no experience in the markets, you make huge ROIs mistakes. Stop doing that. Stop doing swapping. It's okay to be in cash, ins and outs, ins and outs. That's the best strategy in crypto. Remember, crypto is just crapto. No coin is good coin. Besides Bitcoin, maybe. All right, everyone, until next time, no edge, no trade.